Judith, what are we looking at?
Goats on trees.
What the fuck?
Hello! We're back. We're in the middle of quarantine right now, so we finally decided to make another vlog. It's gonna be about our trip to Morocco last December.
Although we got to spend Christmas there, it didn't really feel like Christmas because they don't celebrate it there. For them, December 25th was just another day.
We stayed in Marrakech for most of the time. We stayed in what they call a riad, which was located in the middle of the Medina, which is what they call the markets in Morocco.
The markets were pretty cool. There's a lot of different stalls selling a lot of different types of things, from tea sets to chessboards that were handmade from wood. Vendors were very, very aggressive. Even if they caught you just like side-eyeing or even just the slightest glance, they'll be like up in your face. But it was pretty cool, definitely an experience.
Other things that we did in Marrakech, we went to the Garden Museum of YSL.
Some of Judith's classmates from her master's program and from her school were also there, so we got to go around with them as well. And on, I think, our second or third day, we got to rent a van, the 7 of us, and we drove to Essaouira, which is a beach city with about 3-hour drive from Marrakech.
Along the way to Essaouira from Marrakech, we also saw random things like goats on trees. And so Essaouira is a much more relaxed place than Marrakech. And fun fact, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
And they even shot some scenes from Game of Thrones there, which is pretty cool. Our second to last day in Morocco was probably the highlight of the trip. We booked an all-day tour, actually through Airbnb, and we got to do a lot of things. But we had to meet at 8 a.m., which is fine, but because they provided all the transportation, we were just in a large van, and we met right outside the Medina, and then the first thing we did was camel riding, which is really cool, and we also got to wear the traditional clothing as well.
So after the camel ride, we made our way to the Atlas Mountains.
Along our way to the Atlas Mountains, we made a short pit stop at a co-op where they grow and refine argan oil for different types of uses like hair products, moisturizers, and even for consumption, which was pretty cool. And after the co-op, we went higher up into the mountains to a traditional Berber village.
So Berber people is what they call the native people in Morocco, just like the Native Americans in the US. Since our tour guide was a native Berber, he brought us to his home and showed us where and how they live there in the Atlas Mountains. You can see the snow-peaked mountains from a distance.
For lunch, we got to eat at the house of our tour guide, which was pretty cool. The view was amazing from their roof deck where we were actually eating, and the food that we were served was traditional Moroccan food like couscous and tagine. The food was really good. Probably the best from the trip. And it was only outdone by the incredible view. After lunch, we made our way to the Agafay Desert, which was really cool because we got to watch the sunset from there while enjoying some Moroccan mint tea. It was a nice end to our day. Then the day after the tour is when we flew back to Madrid. Bye!
Bye, America. Yeah, so that's it for our trip to Morocco. Stay tuned for our next vlog. Come back in a few months. Bye! Sound recording, audio, video. We are
Oh my god, can't even get this right.